right, guys, welcome. Good morning to the Rouser World live caricature art live stream, guys. I'm so glad that you guys could be here today. So glad for you. Let me just do a quick adjustment here on my camera. I thought I had these things set up exactly the way I want it, but sometimes things don't go exactly as planned, right? All right, so you know what? I'm no big production here. I'm just a regular guy teaching art. So if you guys want a picture of perfection, you have to catch me after the stream. That's usually when I'm on top of my game, right? I'm never on top of my game at the stream. So what is it that we're going to be getting into today? Well, we're going to be drawing some more faces. We got about an hour and 15 minutes of streaming time. So at about 11:15, we will be ending our stream. So I think that we ought to go ahead and get dived in. What do you guys say? I think so. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Iman? How are you today? Welcome to the stream. Cherish is not here yet, but I don't know. Maybe she'll come today. I know I was a little bit late, so I might be outside of her. So if my moderator doesn't come, that's okay, though. We'll be all right. Okay, so what we're going to do here, guys, I'm going to go over here to Pinterest, and we're going to get started with our faces for today. So if you guys want to draw along with me, go ahead and get out your trusty pencil, right? Your trusty, rusty, dusty pencil, right? And we're going to make some faces today, okay? But I like to start with a warm-up before I get into my actual drawings, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and warm up by maybe, let's find something we can warm up with. What can we draw today? Hey, look at this. Look at that. Isn't that something? Let's save that. Actually, I'm going to save that. That looks like it's something I'd like to have. Let me see. Except I can't see around this thing right here. Hold on. Okay, I want to download this. Okay. But I don't want to share it. Okay. Sorry about that. Hold on, guys. All right, there we go. All right, so let's do this here. Boop. Okay. But what is that? That's a thing where they have all of the different expressions of the face, right? So you have like this one here is a confident, drunk expression, right? Confident. So if I was confident or if I was drunk, right? I don't know what that feels like, but I'm just warming up here, guys. So these are some of the expressions I like to use in my caricatures, right? Okay. See, you got this one here. And notice on these, I like the way they have them because they leave out certain lines that don't make any sense, you know, for that particular feature. Sometimes when you draw a feature, it's not necessary for you to draw all of the stuff that kind of goes around it. So what is this? This one is disgusted. I've been disgusted before, right? Yeah, I guess that's how I look when I'm disgusted, how we look, right? So, you know, it's crazy how these emotions are our way of communicating with one another. So much of our way we communicate is nonverbal, and so we make pretty much all the same faces when we see something. That's how we know, man, don't mess with him today. You might find out. I tell my kids sometimes when I'm in a bad mood, I say, look, don't mess around and find out. Don't mess around and find out, okay? You ever told somebody that before? Yeah, okay. Not just yourself, right? You be in the mirror telling yourself, you're going to mess around and find out today. You know what I mean? Okay, what is this? This is serious, right? All right, so we're going to try it. You know what? I think that's where I'm going to go today. I'm going to use some of these to draw some of my characters, okay? All right, so let's just draw a couple of more. We got a sad face right here, right? We got sadness, right? Right, and then we have anger. This guy had definitely a guy with anger issues, right? Yes, anger issues. All right, I feel pretty warmed up. What do you guys? Do you guys feel warmed up? Are you ready? Are you ready to go? Are you guys ready to go? All right, let's make it happen. Oh man, they got all these different expressions in here. I'm definitely going to have to. What can I get this page from? Can I pin it or what do I? Let me see. 35 expression exercises, and then it has different ones. Holy smokes, man! What an awesome little tool right here. This is on Pinterest, by the way, guys. You're gonna need this. I think you should check this out. This is definitely something you can use when you draw your pictures. Okay. So what I'm gonna do then? Let me see. Maybe I wonder if I can. Wait. Nope, I didn't do it right. I think you had to do it this way. Oh, I can do that. Oh, check it out. So I can take this and move it. I can even make this up, I think, a half of my screen. Oh, look it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Okay, so now we're going to go over here to the gallery. And then we're going to find some live stream faces over here. So we got some faces over here, right? So we can use our face. I think you guys should be able. Ooh, there's a light right in the middle of that face. I'm going to have to get that light out of there. Hold on, guys. Okay. That's what I'm going to have to go left. I got to make it go this way. So it'll be outside of the face. All right, and so you guys should still be able to see that on Pinterest, right? Yeah, I mean on TikTok. Okay, all right, so let's get into it. So how would I draw this face right here? Okay, first, let's just draw her as is, right? And then we'll mess around with it, all right? So I'm gonna start with eyebrows, shapes here. This one's out of ink again. I gotta start throwing away my old markers. That one's not out of ink, but I'm gonna use this one. This one right here I know has a lot of ink in it. Okay, so we're gonna do our eyebrows here. Ooh, we're gonna do our nose here. Okay, then we got these glasses here. Boom. Okay, let's put the glasses in. You see, with these glasses, I don't have to draw everything, every part of the glasses. You want to use lines like those because then it makes your drawing more interesting, I think, you know. Instead of all of your lines feeling the same way, that's a boring way to draw, right? Okay, let's see here. She got some, you know what? I'm going to do this right here. I'm going to do, I'm going to go like this here. Boom, like this. Like here, up here. Okay. All right. Put some lighting in there a little bit. Okay. And some little eyelashes in there. Like that. I think that one worked out really well. Okay. All right, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our lip shapes in here. Okay. So let's put those in. We're going to go with our top lip first. So I'm going to do something like this. 1, 2, 3. Like that. And then we got 1, 2, 3. And we got some teeth in there, right? And then we're gonna do her, let me see here. Let's do something like that. I don't know. And then we'll just come over here and add the side to it. Okay, and then come around this side over here. Extend these glasses off just a bit. Add that ear shape. Come around and form that jawline. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna hold up real quick. I know I'm drawing a little bit fast for you guys, so I'm gonna make sure that you guys are able to stop and follow me. Okay. All right, let's put some more lashes here, and then we're gonna go with our forehead shape. So what I'm seeing here is something that kind of goes back like this. I like to make my foreheads a little bit bigger on my female caricatures. 1, 2, and then you know what? We're just gonna go down like this. Again, we don't want like a line there because I think that will look too busy. And then we can start adding our hair shape here. Right? Something like this. And then we'll come to the back and add this little piece here. Come around. And let's get a little neck going on here. I think this caricature right here is, it's okay. But it's my first one of the day, so you can't be mad at me for my first caricature of the day. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll add these eyelashes, brows up here. All right, I think that's a pretty decent caricature so far. All right. Nah, I think it sucks, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think this one is not. I think it's okay. I think that I just need to go back to the drawing board. This is. I think I'm gonna chalk this up to practice, right? Or I might just be giving myself a hard time. Which one is it, guys? Tell me. Am I giving myself a hard time, or does this one actually look like crap? That's okay. It's all right. I ain't tripping. You know what? Let me tell you something. I told you, perfection is a myth. None of us are perfect. I don't care how awesome you are. You can miss. Even Michael Jordan missed a shot, right? Okay. All right. Let me see. Now, let's see here. You know what? Actually, this one is not that, I guess it's not that bad. I'm going to give myself some grace on this one. Because I think it does look like her now that I'm looking at it. It's like, it's not the, when you're drawing, one of the common things that happens to me is I think, oh, thank you, Summer. Appreciate it. You made me feel better about myself. Because if it wasn't for you, I got a window I was going to jump out of. It's in the front of my house. I live on the ground floor. So when I jump, it's going to be nothing but bushes, right? Yeah. I'm not that nuts. I'll go ahead. All right, let's go ahead and. I think what it is I need to bring the glasses in more, right? Like this. Yeah. Okay. Now, what I want to do today is I want to take some of those. I want to take some of those expressions and I want to try them with these faces. This is, number one. Okay. Now let's see what we can do. Let's go over here, and we're just going to name her. Let's name her. Anybody got a name for her? Right. I think she looks like a Nicole, like a Nicole, or maybe and I don't know. Yeah, she looks like a Nicole. Like a Nikki or something like that. Don't ask me where I got that name from. I don't know any Nickies. Well, actually, I know two Nickies. My wife's best friend's named Nikki, and I have a cousin named Nikki too. So, all right. So let's see what we're gonna do. Let's go to the next one. Not a lot of talking. Let's do some drawing. Okay, so let's go back to why did we skip from her? There we go. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here, right? And you can see that there are some different expressions here. So we're going to see if we can't draw Nicole with a look of curiosity. Okay. I don't know how well this is going to go, but I'm going to try it. I don't know. Excuse me. Excuse me. My bad, guys. All right. So let's see here. Let's see. What if we did this? Let's see. Okay, let me see Nicole. Let's see if we can get Nicole. Let's see if we can make this look like Nicole. I think we can do it. Those are her lips, right? And she has a nose like this. So maybe, let's see. Now she has a square chin, so I'm kind of inverting everything. You know what I mean? You just got to kind of go with it, right? You got to go with it. Don't be shy. Stop being so scared. You can't be scared your whole life. Golly. Y'all want to be scared your whole life, right? Look, she ain't got but one eyebrow in this picture. Now you know you curious about something when you so curious that your eyeglasses fall off. So look at that. There goes Nicole's eyeglasses, right? You know what I'm saying, right? Let's see here. Now let's do. Nicole has a kind of a squarish looking, like a kind of square, like that. And then I'm just going to turn it this way and go this way with it, because she's looking over there. And then I might have to invert her head shape so that it looks round going this way. I don't know if I'm going to get that right. Let me see. Let's put this over here. Okay. And then let's put some hair here and some hair here. And then the back of the head here somewhere, which goes into this little, we'll just make her glasses kind of go over the ear. And since I kind of inflated the glasses a little bit, I could just make like a little one like that. And then I'm going to come over here. Boom, boom, boom. And we're going to give Nicole a big old, right? So, I don't know, where's her other eye? Maybe her other eyebrows behind this thing over here. That's what it is. So, that's okay. I'm going to give her one eyebrow right there. Maybe the other eyebrow is down here. Like, curious. Maybe it's down here. Like, I just can't help it. I got to give her some kind of eyebrow. There it is. There it is. Her eyebrow's there. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, we did it, man. We did it. All right. Hey, don't forget, guys, man, tips are awesome. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, okay, I got a couple of slides I want to show you. First, tips are appreciated. You can tip at Cash App, $Browser World. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you so much, guys, for your tips. I certainly appreciate it. Don't learn and run. Okay. Second thing is, if you guys want to take classes, you can take classes with me at rouserworld.com/classes. I'm looking forward to meeting you, learning about you, and trying to fix your life, right? I want to fix your life for you. I got you. I'm going to fix you. I'm a life fixer. All right? Okay. All right. And then, so if you want to take classes, check that out. The last one is our Patreon page. So we do have a Patreon fan page, okay? Por los fanáticos, right? If you guys want to join us at Patreon, I want to connect more with you, right? So I'm not going to just, you go there, you'll see some drawing, you're going to see some behind the scenes things. And also, guys, I'm on a mission right now with my sketchbook. So I'm going back through my sketchbook to show you guys all of the little secrets that I made up that go behind caricature. So there's secrets. If you see my last video on Patreon, it was about secret sauce, right, that you put on your caricatures, right? And I can't tell you what the secret sauce is. You just have to go to Patreon to find out. And if it's not too much, if you're already here and you're a Patreon member, don't forget, guys, to check out our paid tiers. A lot of times when you go over there, they'll sign up for the free one, and sometimes I think it's a matter of not understanding how it works. So if you guys want to support us, man, support us. The paid tiers are super awesome, and I think the least expensive one is only like $5. That's the price of a cup of coffee a month, and you get to have those art lessons there. So I just wanted to put that out there for you. Okay. All right. Let me see here. All right. Now, guys, on YouTube, give me a thumbs up if you guys are still, because I had a little signal come up on my screen just now, and I want to make sure the stream is still going well. So are you guys, give me a thumbs up. Somebody just thumbs up real quick. Okay, I know we're on TikTok because I can see TikTok right here. All right, so again, guys, don't forget those. We're going to go ahead and get back into our drawing of Nicole. right? Nicole. Okay, so she's in this picture right here, we use a picture of curiosity. So we use this picture, and then we just did it like over here. Okay, so I think that one was pretty easy. All right, so now we're going to go to another model. So we don't have to keep drawing her over and over again, but I feel like this works very, very, very well. So we're going to go ahead to our next one. All right, so let's see here. We have, let's go over here to, let's see who we got. Okay, we got, let me see here. Who is this? This is, I did that guy on my last stream. What about this guy? Did I do this guy already? Okay, so we got another guy here. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw this guy in his original form. All right. So remember, when you draw, make sure that your hand is really, really relaxed. Okay, that you're really relaxed here. Now, one sec, guys. I think is that. Hold on a second. Let me make sure this is good. Okay, no, it looks good right there. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. So for this one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with a nose. I'm gonna give him a hue. I'm gonna give him a nose like this, right? I'm gonna go something like that. That's his nose right there. All right, and then I'm gonna give him his nose with these glasses. I'm gonna make the glasses smaller to upstage his nose a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna do his eyebrows here. Whoop, whoop, right? Awesome. Okay, hold up a minute. This music is so depressing. Hold on a second. Thank you. Felt like I was in a They won't let me play. They won't let me play the regular music. Like I want to listen to, because you got all these rules now. People want to get paid for their music. And I ain't mad at them, because you're supposed to get paid for your music. I get it. I'm just saying I don't want to pay, but I'm about to say, yeah. All right, let's go with these. Let's go with this. Right, look, look, dang, right there, right. See, yes, there. Got some little eyes right there, right. Oh yeah. All right, let's get that smile in there, right. Now we're looking at this guy's beard shape right here. So I'm seeing this little shape here, and so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if I can. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna go, you know what? Boom, right? Boom. Then I'm gonna go, boom, boom, and then I'm gonna come down here, and I'm gonna go something like this. I'm gonna go, and then go across the bottom, and then I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna make a shape like that, right? And then we're gonna go ahead and we'll do this. We'll do a shape like let's see. Yes, like that. And then we'll put the top lip like this. Boom. Okay. And the top lip. And then our bottom lip here. And then we'll just kind of let the hair just go around the shape. We'll color it in later. But we want to get that good shape down there first. Yes, I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. All right, guys. Let's see here. Let's go to our chin, our cheek shape here. So I'm seeing a little bubbliness here. So I want to connect from my eye line and kind of form this little bubble going around, and then I want to bring this hair out of that shape to meet it, right? So we got a little bubbliness right here. This center line, once you really understand how to use it, man, it can do your sense of orientation just becomes off the charts. You know what I mean? It's crazy. If you guys would have seen how I used to draw caricatures, there's no way that you would be watching this channel right now. Okay, let me see here. So now, if we look over here, off this, see our eye line right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bring this shape around, right? And then I'm gonna bring it in, boom, 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 like that, right? And then I'll come over here, boom. Okay, there we go. We got him. Okay, we got him. There we go. All right. And now we're going to do the forehead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to foreshorten the forehead. So we don't want a big forehead. We want to shorten it down some. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to get that brow line in first. See how he got that? If you look here, he got that kind of heavy brow line right there. So I'm going to do that real quick. All right. So I'm going to go real short. Use some shapes here. There we go. And then now I can see where this is coming off of, right? Going into this, going into that, and then let's go over here to this, and then down, then over, then down and over, right? And then we're gonna put some hair back here. I kind of started a little bit to the far side there, and then over here we got some hair, right? And then up here we got some hair. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Got it. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's go to our next shape here. So we got a next shape coming from, again, we want to play with that center line from here and here. So that's going to give your neck that kind of a curved appearance. So I kind of picture like a ball is on top, and then I'm drawing off this ball to connect the neck. But again, if you want to learn about the secret sauce, go to Patreon. That's where all of the in-depth stuff is going to be at. Don't be cheap the rest of your life. Go get what you pay for. All right, let's see. And that, my friends, you can take to the bank. I have learned that. Ooh, it took me so long. I used to be so, oh my God, I was so tight. I was tighter than I was tight. Yes, I actually, the live streams are being recorded. I'm actually on YouTube right now. Two clicks. Yeah, I'm on a live stream why did I just say that? I'm on a live stream on YouTube right now. So so the experience is completely different on YouTube. You get to see like my face and my hands and, you know, my background, but here you just get to see my hands, my jacked up hands, right? And my pencil. And that's it. And perhaps that's the only thing you want to see. I am mad at you. All right. Now let's go ahead and finish this up here. We're going to finish it. Okay, look at that, man. This is on point. Like, check this out. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get me a crayon. Okay, where is my crayon? Here it is. Okay, so I got me a crayon right here. I bought these because I couldn't find Crayola. Crayola was out of stock for a second, so I decided to go ahead and use these. So I'm going to do my beard shape now. I'm going to go ahead and do real quick. Yeah. And then we come up here. Let's make one big swoop first, right? And then we'll come back with another one, right? Right. Something like that. Okay, then we'll come back with a darkest one, and that'll be right by the hairline. Right here, okay? Oh, now check this out. Boom. Okay, let's see what we got here. Thank you so much, for teaching us, me and my team, learning from your channel. We will use it for spreading happy. Oh, bang. That's right. Thank you, Sachin. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for sharing the channel and becoming a part of our community. Me and the wife, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Now let's go ahead and hit these glasses, because those glasses are so prominent in this picture. We need them. So this is going to really make our caricature, right? Boom. Boom, right? I like to play with a lot of contrast in my drawings, because I've been studying psychology. I'm going to be honest with you. And there's a psychology to this, right? That your eyes are most attracted to things that contrast, right? That's why you should marry somebody else that's different. You're going to, most of the time, marry somebody that's completely different from you, but you don't understand how that happened. Well, it's because the contrast, right? If you marry somebody else, if you marry somebody or you become friends with somebody or you do anything with somebody that's too much like you, you're going to eventually get on each other's nerves because, newsflash, you can't stand yourself. Right? I'm just saying, sometimes you get what I mean. Sometimes you piss yourself off, or you can't figure out how to get out of a situation. So, anyway, all that to say is to use contrast in your drawings. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and add some shadows here. Boom. Right. Okay. That's some really happy music right there. I like it. It's happy, but it's not too exciting. I'm older, so when you get past 50, you can't have nothing can surprise you because your heart can stop, right? I don't know. You don't need to stop. You don't need something to do like that. All right. So there we got it, guys. We have this caricature. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm doing the emotion thing here, right? And do you guys want me to do this one as an emotion too, or should we just go ahead and go to the next one? I'm trying to get some crowd participation here. Okay. And also, guys, on TikTok, if you are able, man, don't forget to help me with the stickers and the hearts and, whatever else you want to, hit that button down there. Just be like, ding, 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 right? Thank you so much. I think I got 5 something. Look like I got 5 or something on there. All right. So give me a little bit of feedback here, guys. Where do you want to go next? What kind of face? Is there a particular type of face anyone's having problems with? Maybe somebody that has a rounder face. Maybe somebody that has a shorter face, a bigger face, fatter face, whatever. What is it that you're having problems with? Let me know. Okay, and also you can send your picture in, and I'll use you as a model for my stream. I bet you like that, right? Yeah, draw my face. Everybody wants to get their face drawn. All right, so let's see here. Let's go over to this guy right here, okay? Now, this guy right here, he kind of gives me Superman vibes, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do? We're going to take this out. This, we're going to close off. We're not going to use that today. I'm just going to go here. And the reason is because I think you can see the face better. Okay, and I'm just going to go with it. And then what I'll do is I'll have another stream where I deal with the expressions and things of that nature, okay? All right, so let's go from this drawing, and then we're going to go to our next drawing, which is going to be this gentleman here. Again, he looks like he's kind of Superman-ish to me. So how would I start this drawing right here? Well, I'll tell you what. Again, that center line is so important, man, because from that center line, you can boom, right? And you can boom, and then you can do all kinds of little things, right? I don't even know what kind of nose that. What did I do there? Oh my gosh. Okay, this one is going to go terribly wrong. But you know what? I'm one of those caricaturists. I won't bail on my drawing until the last possible minute. You know what I mean? I hit the eject button the last minute. If I feel like I could get away with it, I'm like, I might be able to get away with this. This might be, you know what I'm saying? And so, you want to, yeah, just like that. Okay. And then we got our lip right here. And then what do we got here? We got this he has like a very short little shape like this. It's real short. So his chin is like super short like this. You see how super short that chin is? It's super short. And then over here, you can see from that center line, you can see the glasses. This is like a light line here. That's what I would do. And then over here, I would create the line down and over into his chin shape. And then I might come over here, come to the back shape. Oh man, I might have messed up there, but that's okay. I'm not going to bail out yet. I'm not bailing. We're not going to bail out. All right, let's see. Let's go to our ear shape here. Okay. And then we're going to go to our next shape. Okay, remember we're coming from one side, boom, to the other side, which is more like boom, right? So it's actually technically supposed to come from back here, but I don't care. Do whatever I want. All right, now we're going to go to this flat forehead shape that he has. This is his brow line. Boom, right there. And then I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go into this kind of back head shape here. He's gonna go over, down, and then we'll come over here. It looks like we might not be able to get the hair in here. That's what it looks like. But let's not speak negatively off the top. All right, so I'm gonna do some hair here. So what I want to do here is put this piece here in the front of the hair, and then I'll put this piece here on the side, and then I'll come back here to the back, and then I'll go over here to the other side. You see, I was wrong about that. See, if I would have bailed, I would have never gotten to this point. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead and do our eyes. We don't really, you know what we can do here? Watch, we can just do this. I could just do something, right? I don't even have to draw the shape of his eyes. I could just do that, right? I could just use circles. I can use whatever kind of eyes I want because check it out. Oh, wait a minute. I ain't doing it. You guys, y'all want the secret sauce, right? You got to go over to Patreon. Go check it out, man. I got you. Okay. See how that works right there? And when you do it that way, it gives your eyes so much more life, you know, than sitting there trying to draw your eyes like this. You ever seen somebody sit back and they be drawing their eyes like this? Right? These are what I call the dead eye. All right? That means when you draw things and you make it look too... Actually, let me turn my brightness down on this screen. The brightness on YouTube is way too high. So y'all can't even see what I drew right there. Hold on, let me go to my art cam, properties, configure this, and then we want to turn down this brightness just a bit. There we go. Apply, okay, and close. All right, there we go. So now it's a little bit less. So you can see here, this is like the dead eye I was talking about. Okay. So you don't ever want to really draw your eyes like this because, I mean, they're boring. They have no place in caricature. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and do these glasses very quickly. All right. And if anybody has a request today, please let me know. I'd like to do some requests today. Welcome to my humble abode. My name is Harry. I'm just a regular guy that draws cartoons, but I happen to teach it as well. If you want to learn, you can take classes with me online. I'll go ahead and get that information for you in a sec. Okay. Also, as a regular guy, I'm just asking for regular tips. Thank you so much. If you're learning today, if you appreciate learning today, if you think you're an awesome person, I slipped that one in there. Of course you think you're awesome, right? All right. And if you don't think you're awesome, you should. If nobody don't think you're awesome, I think you should think you have the right to think you're awesome. But you don't have the right to just treat people any way now, because awesomeness means you treat people the right way. You know what I mean? There's something awesome about a person that has respect. You know what I mean? I've always big on that, man. In my older age, when I was young, I was totally disrespectful at times. And what a jerk. But, you know, God has done so much for me, man. It's made me a happier man. When you're happy, the world is different. When you stop chasing all this stuff that has absolutely no relevance to anything, that's when you'll start seeing some real growth in everything you touch. I started drawing differently when I got over myself. Sometimes when you have a gift or a talent, ego gets in the way. I didn't say ego, I said ego. Ego gets in the way. And, you know what I'm saying? What did I do here? Okay. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I tell you what. See, I'm not going to bail out. You see that? What I'm going to do is this. I'll put some reflections here. See how I did that? So that I can correct that line behind there. Right? You didn't even know what that was. You didn't see a thing, did you? Now that is a sign of a caricaturist, right? Why green? Why green? Green? I'm sorry. Mo. Whoop, I didn't get it. Yeah, and check it out. See, that is when you know you seeing things the right way. When you understand that you're imperfect and that when you go through a process, there's going to be some mistakes made, but you got to be like, bam, bam, and block them. You know what I'm saying? And then you can draw and do things. So it's, you got to be thinking all the time. I'm going to tell you what taught me that the best was when I go through a picture, I get to the end of the drawing, right? And when I get to the end of the drawing, I mess up the name. They spell the name wrong, and I'm writing with a Sharpie. So I can't erase it. So I have to figure out how to transform one name into another name. And so that little exercise right there taught me to do this in drawings as well, because at the end of the day, all of these lines are just a signature of you, your signature, right? And then you just got to, sometimes you're going to spell your name wrong, you know, especially after a long night out at the bar, you know, you may have to change your name. I don't even have any color here. What color is green? What's green? Does something look green on this picture? I'm sorry, I can't even see what you're talking about. That's what I'm trying to say. Where's the green? Do I have on green? Green? I'm not sure. The color choice. Oh, no, that's not green. That's gray. Oh, you mean gray. Okay, you said green. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it probably is the phone. Yeah, this is just a gray marker. Right, this is gray. Yeah, I have it as it should look like, let me look at it again, because I'm looking at you guys down here as well. Let me make this bigger just so I can see, make sure. Yeah, it's probably just the phone, because over here on my screen it still looks gray, so, but I get it. Yeah, no, I use gray because gray is like it's like between the page and between this marker. So it's really a mid-tone that I like to use in my drawings, especially when they're doing black and white pictures. I keep a montagna, a lot of these in my box. Okay, so real quick, guys. Again, if you wish to tip, tips are awesome, guys. Thank you so much. You can tip at Cash App, $ Browser World. Thank you. That's me down there partying. All right, then if you want to learn to draw caricature, you want to take a class with me, you want to get to meet possibly the most awesome, spectacular, tremendous, I can't think of any other words to describe myself. Trying to be modest here, excuse me. You can take a class with me at rouserworld.com/classes. And then also, guys, we have our Patreon page. Now, this is where you get to know who I am behind the scenes. So if you think I'm ridiculous on my stream, you should check out our Patreon page, right? But no, it's just me sharing some life with you, not just a drawing board. There's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes in the life of a caricature artist. So a lot of the times you'll just see what's on that video or whatever, and you think, well, we just get up and we just start drawing cartoons and everybody's all happy, right? But I don't know if you've ever tried to draw a cartoon when you were totally pissed off, right? And those two signals of having fun on paper, right, and your attitude don't go together, right? So y'all, you can't just get it right that day. That's what you're going to see on Patreon, right? The imperfect me and then the perfect me a little bit, right? All right, so anyway, guys, don't forget, check out my Patreon page, and don't forget, guys, to hit the I think the least expensive tier, because I understand finances are a real thing, is only $5. And you know what? this goes to support the channel that you're learning from at the end of the day. It's no other way I can put that to you. Okay, I'm not going to try to dress it up. Just, you're learning. This is what I do for a full-time job or whatever. So thank you so much. So let's go to our next drawing here. It is 10:43, so we got time to do about 1 or 2 more drawings before we go in the before we do our word of the day. So you want to stick around for that. Mode, is the class live or just videos? No, the class is live. Live, like you book a class, like you're gonna talk to me, like we're gonna conversate. We're gonna, you know what I mean? We're gonna chop it up. Right? Okay, got you. And then I'm gonna teach you how to draw a caricature. That's all. Yeah, it is a live class. Okay, let me go ahead and color the hair on this one so that we can go to our next drawing. Hand, stop moving. Don't stop moving. Hand. Okay, I'm not going to stop drawing no more. I'm going to stop doing that. Okay. All right, so here we have drawing number 2. We did drawing number 1, drawing number 2. So let's go ahead and let's see who we can find. Does anybody have a suggestion for a picture that we can try? Like maybe a particular, how maybe you want to see how I would approach something, whatever that drawing may be. So if that's something that you want to try out, just let me know. We'll go ahead and do that. So for right now, I'm going to switch to my next page. Tell you what, we'll go over here to Pinterest because we don't, oh, and don't forget, I got to mark this page down because I found something. This is awesome. This right here is awesome. I'm going to do a video about this. Yeah, because this one's awesome. I didn't know they had that many of these, but this is great to keep by your drawing board when you do. Samuel Jackson. Okay, you got it. Let's find him. How would I approach Samuel Jackson? Okay. I would dress up like Iron Man, right? He is Nick Fury, right? No, he is Nick Fury. Tell me he's not Nick Fury. That this is just make pretend. Oh, he's from Pulp Fiction. Okay, cool. I got you. That's gonna be fun. Hold up. Let me see if I can find it. Let me look it up. Okay, so let me see. This is okay. Search. So this is Samuel Jackson. Pulp Fiction. Oh, there it is. We're doing it. We're gonna draw Samuel Jackson from Pulp Fiction, man. Okay, let me see. All right. Okay, so remember, whatever happens here, we were all friends. This dude looked just like, you know who he looked like to me? Hold on a minute. I'm gonna do like this. Let me see. Now, how can I get this? Okay, you know what? Let's just do a rouser. Boom. Okay. Boom. Give him some big nostrils, some skinny nostrils. Right? And then we're going to do like this. I don't want to draw him exactly like he is, like in the, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to draw real life here, so I'm just going to, let's see what we could do with him, right? Okay, let me see. Let's do this right here. Yeah. I think that looks good. Let me see. Now he got this. You know what he got? He got like this shape here. That shape. And then he got some hair on both sides of it, like here and here. Something like that. Okay. Now you're gonna try to get these eyes in here. Let me see if I can get a bit here. Let me see. Oh. Let me see. Let me see. Mm-hmm. we got hold on. Okay, what was that? What was that? Okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay, so we're gonna go from our this line here. So I'm gonna go down here from that center line. Boom, and then I'm gonna go over here from the center line. But I gotta have this. Yeah. Okay, something like that. I don't know. And he got some jerry curls going on here. Okay, we want a round shape, so we want to make sure everything is nice and round. And then we want to get this neck in here. Right. And then he I don't know, this is dead here. Let me see. Now let me see. We're gonna do like this. Hold on. I'm gonna do it like this because I'm gonna cut the hair in pieces because it makes my it makes my picture come out better. Okay, so now I'm gonna go from here to the center line, and then from here to the center line. All right, and then he got some more hair curls over here. Let me see. All right, let me see here. Okay. All right, then he got this. He got his necklace on, right? And apparently, he has a He got the Roscoe. Like, what, you got a Roscoe up there? What they call that, the Roscoe? That's what my uncle used to call it. He says, man, he said, you got the Roscoe. Oh, so this is like the back of the gun, and then this is like the. Oh, okay. So you know what I would do here? I would just do the parts that's holding, you know what I'm saying, the knuckles, and then I come over here with the front finger here, right, and then we'll come down here with the back of the hand. So now he got the he got the Roscoe, man. Okay, hold up, and then we got to get this arm over here. So we want to go boom, right, boom, and then we want to go over the top and they around. So he got oh yeah, that's it right there. That's it. That looks nice. All right, now this is what we're gonna do here. We're gonna put some shadow here, some big nostrils here, right? Okay, and then we're gonna put this this right here. What does that do? You know what? Ah, bam. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, oh, you know what? Dang it. I could have skinnied that up a little bit, but I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna go ahead and make his sideburns over here. Boom, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Now let's do the shadows on this drawing, okay? So we're gonna go here. Yes. See, I like these shadows and the colors. And when I do them in color, I use the same technique. Right? I use the same technique. Right? Now we're going to go over here. Let me see. Let's get that top lip. Okay. Bottom lip. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Do 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 do. Okay, a little bit of shadow here, and this is going to make it look like his, like his afro's kind of coming forward a little bit, right? All right, now I'm glad you like this. This is awesome. All right, now look, this is what we're gonna do. First thing we're gonna do, we go this type of hair. What we want to do is create a light curl layer on the bottom first. Just do it. Don't even try to, whatever you do, I'm going to tell you with coloring, don't ever try to color perfect. Perfect coloring doesn't work. It makes it look more jacked up when you try too hard. Okay, then we come back, and each part, I'm going to build on top of my curls. So I'm just going to build up, right? Watch. So as I build it up, right? Build it up. I'm not gonna go all the way to the edge though. I'm gonna leave the light, you know what I'm saying? I'm creating a gradient. Okay? So I'm going up, right? Right, all of this here. Okay? And then here we can add a little bit of dark to the eyebrows, okay? In fact, tell you what, I'll go ahead and do the shirt real quick right there, okay? Okay, let me see. Now we're gonna do another layer, watch, but this layer is gonna be the darkest layer. And then I'm not gonna go all the way up with it. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of stay low in the water. So if you think about it like the depth of an ocean, that's what I'm thinking about here. The depth of an ocean. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and hit this beard shape in here. Boom. Boom. All right. Boom. Okay. And then we'll put some dark in here. Just a little bit of dark. Right? Okay, and then we need some shadow. It's about right here. Something like that, right? Okay. Okay. Man, yes. Okay. Man, that might be the best Samuel Jackson I've ever drawn. I like this one. Okay, and then once you finish, you can put some little, curls on the outside. Hold on a sec, guys. I gotta make this bigger here so I can put this piece in here. Hold on. Got it. Okay, there we go. All right. No. Hold on a second, guys. Let me look at the. No. I'm going to change my music up a bit. I hate boring music and drawing at the same time. It makes you fall asleep. And of course, YouTube, I don't want them to give me a strike if I play DMX. Ja Rule and them. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so anyway, let's go back here. So I think I'm done. I'm just going to go ahead and sign my work. Okay. This is my rendition of Samuel L. Jackson from Pulp Fiction. So I hope that you like that. Right on, have a great day or else. All right, so guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start wrapping up our drawing segment. We had a good time today. I'm so glad that you guys came out. So before we wrap that part up and we go into the next part of our stream, which is going to be our word of the day, that's where we share the word of God. We share the word of God, and I'm just going to share my devotional time with you because I believe that everything that I have and everything that I am is all thanks to God. Thanks to God for those things, and I appreciate them. So I want to give back to Him what He's gave to me, to use it to uplift others. So one thing you'll never hear me do is talk about world politics, what's going on in the world. I won't talk about anything I'm not going to highlight anybody's bad behavior. I'm not going to even comment on that unless I'm asked about it, and it needs to be in a situation where answering that question would be appropriate because that person is coming to me for help of some kind. But for me to just go out there and slander somebody because they made a mistake, ain't doing it. Not on this channel. Wrong channel. Sorry. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to, if you guys, before we go to the next part, again, if you want to take classes with me, here I put this up here. You can do one-on-one classes with me, Harry, or the Rouser, or if I'm much older than you, don't call me sir. Makes me feel old. But you can take a class with me. I'd love to meet you. I love to grow with you in your drawing, because remember, when you draw with me, when you take a class with me, it's going to be like we're learning together. It's not going to be like I'm lording over you, telling you how bad your drawing is. This is going to be, I promise you an experience that's going to be awesome for you. I see Carita cartoon. You asked me about the crayon. That's a Stantonal crayon, and I got this off of. I got it on my my Amazon list. I'm gonna figure out how I can put that up there for you. But everything, I have an actual link to an Amazon in any one of my videos, and you can go there and look this particular crayon up. All right. Also, guys, if you want to be a part of our Patreon family, we certainly encourage you to do so. It's going to be a great time because it's going to be a lot of growing, a lot of inflection, you get to see behind the scenes of what it's like to be a caricature artist. What is it like when I go to work? What do I say to people when I go to work? What's it like when I come home? What's it like juggling kids? You know what I'm saying? And then me, I have a special ingredient, is that I'm 52 years old, and I have a 4-year-old, and I have a 2-year-old, and I have a she's 14-year-old. And my oldest daughter, get ready for this, she's almost 30. Okay, so she's old enough to be their mother. So my grandkids and my kids are all the same age. But guess what? This is all on Patreon. So I'll explain it to you there. So go there, sign up for a tier today. Then we also have tips. If you guys enjoyed this stream today and you want to be a blessing to me, my family, this is what I do. You can do tips at Cash App, $, World. We certainly appreciate it. Thank you so much for being generous today. Now, let's put that up. We're going to go ahead, guys, and we're going to start getting into our word of the day. Just let me put these pictures up so I can make sure everything is good. Samuel Jackson just tripped me out there. Okay, so wow, let's go here. All right, let's put this here. These are some good ones, Rouser. You get a pat on the back, okay? Let's go ahead and turn. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. Don't look at my code. Okay, my bad. Okay, there we go. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go here. Okay, let me, okay, so I want to keep that up there. Okay. And we'll keep the paper up there. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to change up the music here. All right, so guys, give me just a moment here to get this music here. Go here, and we're going to play that, and we're going to repeat it. Okay. All right. So. I want to again thank you guys for coming out to the live stream. It was super awesome of you to come here and to draw with me. So today I'm going to get into our word of the day. Okay. And our word today is going to be straight out of one of my favorite books in the Bible. This book is called the Book of Corinthians. It's going to be in chapter 13. That's where we're going at today, chapter 13. And then we're going to go to verse 1, and we're going to read this, and we're going to talk about what it is that God wants for us to receive today. So let me pray just real quick. Thank you, God, for the opportunity to be able to share with my brothers and my sisters, to create disciples, to share with those that are looking for answers. They've been going through a lot. They don't know what to believe and what not to believe. It's a lot of things. The youngsters, especially the other day, we just had a young lady at our church. She was talking about how she struggled with her identity for so long, and how that struggle was predicated upon one video that she saw in the midst of a storm of her life. And that one video shook her spirit, went in and shook her soul in a negative way. And it catapulted her into a lifestyle which was unhealthy for her. And there are a lot, God, of young people here today, I believe, that have gone through similar situations. They don't know how to process what's going on in this world. And this information is just being pushed on them and pushed on them and pushed on them. And what are they supposed to do? So I just thank you, God, for this opportunity to show you what I'm made of, to not chase the views or the popularity or fame, but to find my purpose in sharing the word with these young people, these people. In Jesus' name, amen. So today we're going to go to Corinthians chapter 13. We're going to start reading at verse 1. It says, "If I could speak all the languages of the earth and of angels, but didn't love others, I would only, that means you would not be anything more than a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal." I don't know if you ever heard that before, ching, 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 but it's annoying if you ever had somebody play that around you. What that verse is saying to us and what it's speaking to us is that even if you as an artist can draw the best arms, the best hands, the best teeth, the best eyes, you got the best coloring game, you got everything is the best, you are the top of the top of the top, but you don't have love in your heart for other people, you are only a noisy gong or clanging cymbal. What you're doing means nothing. It has no significance. You're not going to be able to hold that in front of God when you have to stand in front of him and you have to give an account for what you did with the talents and the gifts that he's giving you. Many years ago, my wife told me, she would tell me, and people would tell me all through my life, I was a good salesman. I was a good salesman. I worked for sales jobs a lot. I talked to people a lot. I wasn't a bad looking guy. So I combined those things together. And you know what I did when I was young? I took those things and I used them solely for my gain. I wanted to get a better job. I wanted to get more money. I wanted to sleep with a lot of women. So I took advantage of them for my own selfish reasons. Everything that came out of my mouth meant nothing. It was just noise. It says in verse 2, if I had the gift of prophecy, I could prophesy. I can see situations unfold. That's a gift. When you can see and put together signs and symbols, being of a person with a conscious mind. When you can see that. It said, if I had the gift to do this, I could see these things. And if I understood all of God's secret plans and possessed all knowledge, and if I had such faith that I could move mountains, but, again, stop right there, but didn't love others, I am nothing. It doesn't matter how much gift, how much talent, how high you climb up the cartoon ladder, how well you're able to draw. Why are you doing this? Is what the question is. This is what we address. This is what we need to address. You will not grow in something you don't feel purpose in. If you're doing this because you want a better car, you want a better life, you want a better this, you're better that, then you might as well stop now, because it's not but so far that you can go until it's to your detriment, until you wind up in a prison cell, until you wind up making a decision that you can't take back. This is telling us, friends, because so many of us do it. We have the ability to do stuff, and we take that ability and we use it to hurt other people. Some people will say today, I have the ability to cause commotion. Maybe even here on the live stream, maybe you want to type, well, why do we have to talk about God? That's an ability. But think about this. I just asked you to think about it because I'm not preaching at you, because I'm already sold on God. This is what I believe. And no devil in hell is going to tell me not to, because I've seen what he can do. I know what he can do. I believe what he can do. But when you're in that moment, when you want to do that thing, whatever that thing is, who are you thinking about in that moment? Who are you thinking about? You're thinking out something about me. Because me and what I feel and what I think and what I want and what I, and what me, and I, me, I, me. And then we can wonder why our life is in the situation that it's in. I'm talking to you today, the husband that's not there for his children. I'm talking to the mother that's not there for her children. I'm talking to the friend that won't correct his friend, but rather go with whatever his friend is doing. He sees this person going in a bad direction, but just to be cool with them, you say yes. This is who we're talking to today. I'm talking to the professional musician that thinks you're so professional that you treat everybody else like you gotta, you're celebrity status at your church. Or the pastor that really doesn't love his congregation, but he wants to take their money. This is who I'm talking to. This is what this scripture, I'm not saying anything. This is what God is saying. If whatever it is you're doing, if you don't have love, You're just a noisy gong and a clanging cymbal. In verse 3, it says, if I gave everything I have, listen, this is how important love is to God. This is how important that it is that we love one another. If I give everything, listen, to the poor, if you go out today and gave everything you own to the poor, and even sacrifice, it says my body, but sacrifice your body or sacrifice your safety or whatever it is. It says here, I could boast about it. Then it says again, but if I didn't love others, I gained nothing. Let's put a period on that. When I was a young man, when I was younger, I didn't learn this lesson until I got a lot older. For some reason, I always look for things with a quick payoff in it. Like quick everything, like anything that took time or a process, I tend to run from those things. I want microwave oven, quick, fast, when I want it. It would get me in arguments with my wife a lot because I wouldn't listen to her, because in my head, I just wanted to get it done, right? Over with, so that I'll go through this situation, but let's just get it over with. This is just how I thought in general. Shortcut. Let's take the shortcut. Until the word of God, as my pastor said yesterday, breathed life into me. And he showed me that no matter how much nice guy I was, no matter how much I seemed to be this nice guy to other people, he's basically told me, he says, you're nothing. Because everything that you do, the reason I couldn't do those processes was because I had no love for anything. I only thought about personal gain, i.e., I wanted to make some money. So every decision I made, it looked like I was loving people from up front. I can give you money on a live stream, right? I can give you time in front of some other people. I could do something, but it was always a string attached to what I was giving you. You understand? There was a string. And what God is speaking to us through the word, and I'm going to let you go, is that we shouldn't be like that. That we have to learn. And this is what God's word, the only way you can learn, if you don't have God, you do not love. You don't love nobody if you don't have God. You love you, and you just need somebody else to help you do it. Everything you do is a reciprocation of something. You need something back for what you're doing. But can you give without expecting a return? That's what real love is. And I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about everything. Can you give of your time when you know that what you're going to do in this time is not something you particularly like to do? Can you conversate with somebody at the grocery store even and listen to what they have to say, even though you feel like you're not interested in that? Can you sit down and be sad with someone, and can you mourn with them? Can you sit down and truly enjoy time with someone? Right? Truly enjoy time with someone, right? Because God said so. This is when you receive the growth in your life. As long as you got a string attached to everything you do, you ain't gonna grow. You're gonna stay right where you at. You're gonna be sad. You're going to be depressed. All that stuff comes from selfishness. Thinking about yourself only. So I want to encourage you today to come out of that pattern. People say it's natural. Things that this is natural. This is natural. Is it natural? Is it natural? Or are you just making the same dumb decision over and over again and saying it's natural? A guy, I got to sleep with, because men need to sleep with women. We got to sleep with, we got to have this. We got to have a man. As a man, I need this. It's natural because till our day we die, we can reproduce children. I never heard such malarkey in my life. That's just something you told yourself. God has the power to bring any desire in you under submission. But you can't get there unless you get this lesson of love. Learn how to love people. And I'm telling you, everything else, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything else will be added unto you. You want better marriage? You want better kids? You want better grades at school? You want better friends? Better career, better life, more happiness, where you don't feel like you can't breathe when you wake up in the morning? You better get in this book. Receive him today. Come now before it's too late. Because if I didn't mention this, you're going to have to answer for what you did with everything that God gave you. Did you use it out of love to help others? Or were you just a clanging, gonging cymbal your entire life? Always attaching strings to everything you do. That's our word of the day. Thank you guys for coming out to the stream. I'll be streaming again on Saturday at 9:30 a.m. So if you guys want to come back, enjoy some more time with us, we'd certainly like to have you. I always end the stream by, again, putting all the information about our classes. So here, again, guys, are our class links. So if you want to take a class, I got you right here, rouserworld.com/classes. I want to meet you. I want to love you. I want to show you. And I don't want anything in return. Okay? I don't expect for you to do all this grand stuff for me in return. But the Bible says that a man that doesn't work should not eat. But you'll see when you come to my class, when you get to meet me and you see the change that God has made in my life. I just hope that that's an inspiration for someone here today. Don't forget to be a part of our Patreon family. Love to have you, of course, again, so we can share these moments and share this. I have a lot of different videos and things on there where I've gotten to minister and do different things. And so if you want to go through there and you want to enjoy that, go ahead and check it out. Again, guys, really appreciate you and have you. Also, guys, tips are appreciated today. If you felt like you received, as far as the classes were concerned, you want a tip, thank you so much. If that's not you today, I totally understand. But always remember, why are you doing it? Why did you say no? Okay? I'm not trying to do the guilt card. I'm just saying, for you, forget about this. For you, whenever you say no, ask yourself why you said no. Because if you say that before it, then that's what you need to work on for your life. Okay? So guys, thank you again. God bless you. Have an awesome Tuesday. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Oh, thank you. Have a great day. How often are you live? I enjoyed the live and the art, and the word was a chair. Well, I'm live twice a week. So have a great day. If you look, I usually stream on Tuesdays and Saturdays. But go to my YouTube channel And on the YouTube channel or on Patreon or even on Facebook, I have the streaming times there. But go to any one of the description boxes and you can see it there. So normally it's going to be, if you have a pencil, you can write this down right now. I usually stream at 9:30 a.m. on Tuesdays and Saturdays, unless I have a private event or a party or something that someone has booked me for. Then I'll that time sometimes is canceled or whatever, because I'm just I'm the one that's responsible. I'm not a one-man band, but I kind of am when it comes to the streaming part of this situation. So I hope that answered that question for you. So have a great day, or else. Yep, got you. All right, guys. So you guys have a blessed and awesome day, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good day. Have a good day, guys.